Hi everyone, this is Gia.
Hi everyone, this is Nandini.
The objective of doing this video is to share the journey that both of us have and how we managed to reach where we are today with the help of Shri and Shiji. Um, in this introductory video, we're just going to share a little bit about our own background of uh, how we actually met Shri and Shiji. So for myself, I've met Shiji many years ago when Shiji was doing some expo in Singapore, and it is that at that point in time I was actually just when going through my divorce process and very lost and needed a guidance. Before I met Shiji, actually went to a lot of um, channeling sessions or workshops, but I don't feel any resonation there. So when I first met Shima and Shiji, I felt like, oh, the other one. But of course, back then at that time, I don't feel like, I don't really feel like, I mean, I thought that I found someone that is kind and supportive and generous. But it didn't come to me that actually I targeted Shima and Shiji as my supply. So that's how I first started met Shimashiji, and then eventually I went for tarot card with Shimashiji, and I was also making use of Shimashiji's kindness because Shimashiji was offering the apartment for me to stay, and I was like taking like a false sense of entitlement, feeling that I'm special, that I should be treated because treated with kindness because I'm the victim of my own facade and lies. So that was what actually happened. What about you, Nandini?
Gia, that's really interesting. Actually, I feel that we are very, very fortunate to meet Shrima Shriji because I don't know what would have become if I've not met Shrima Shriji. Because I still remember when I first saw Shrima, I was very amazed because I've never felt that much of peace and love around anyone else in my life. And there was something about Shrima that literally pulled me very strongly towards Shrima. And now when I look back, I can see that how I saw Shrima as my supply because I've never felt that much of love and peace. And instantly my what I was doing was a love bombing stage. Somehow I really want to win Shrima's trust, and that's why I did the workshop and stuff, and just wanted to be more close around Shrima so that um, so that I can just use the kindness of Shrima. I think, yeah, because I remember the workshop. Because my intention was never to come for the liberation for the soul. Actually, I never cared about my soul, and though I pretended, but I never had that intention. I only went to Cosmic Fusion and done the workshop because that was a very new platform for me to learn a different way, so that I can use that sort of the spiritual way. I can use it on different people, to use to trap them for my supply. So yeah, actually that was the intention I started with, and I'm very fortunate that I went through it to see that what I was not really okay to be with.
I think what you say is very true because now that I really think about it, Cosmic Fusion is like a platform for a ready platform for anyone. But because Cosmic Fusion like Shima Shiji actually accepted everyone like irregardless of your background or who you are. We are just openly welcome into the Cosmic Fusion. Uh, but
Despite
but
my
then
marriage.
apparently,
Yeah.
yeah, but apparently we actually, because I think people like us who are fake and we don't know anything, we don't have anything in us, it's difficult for us to go to any other spirituality groups because there's this hierarchy inside. You either have to have certain backgrounds, like for instance, if you're a psychic, you need to have that special power to be able to read minds, or if you are clairvoyant, you need to be have that in you to be able to see, you know. But in cosmic fusion, we don't need to be anything. We just need to want to learn and learn about soul upliftment, and then we can just enter into cosmic fusion. So it becomes a very easy platform for narcissists to go in, and they are ready supplies for us, because genuine people who went into cosmic fusion really was looking for something to you know, for liberation. So they are all kind people. They come with full faith, you know, because they trusted Sri Mashiji's teachings and what they personally experienced during a lot of sessions. So for us, we are just like, you know, the wolf, um, in the cloak of a sheep, and just try to blend into the crowd, and then just trying to hide in between and suck or whatever supplies that we can out of these innocent people. So I think basically this is what we are doing to cosmic fusion and the genuine seekers in cosmic fusion. So I think for me, I also never go into cosmic fusion with a good intention, because I was just there to soothe my ego, just to so that I can brag about how spiritual I am towards my other friends, because I was feeling this low self-esteem, and I wanted to boost up my own ego, and then start telling my friend how great I am, that they are not as good as me. So that was basically how I made use of cosmic fusion, just for my own selfishness.
I totally agree with you, Gia. I would use my word called a parasite for myself, because definitely the cosmic fusion, what cosmic fusion has given to people like us, is something that no world is ready to give to people like us. Especially they even a psychiatrist and the psychologist says that it's better to maintain a no contact rule with people like us. And here, Shrima has given such a big platform, even to a hypocrite like me, who who who've been using, abusing, and discarding people all my life, and still thought that I'm a special person. I've caused so much of harassment, so much of the torture to such an innocent and kind-hearted people, and even in the cosmic fusion, when I was just like using people for the attention and supply. And here, Shrima still very lovingly, with an open arm, um, like welcome me into the family, and 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 help me so that I can build up a trust with Shrima and open up my wound with, and my feeling, which I've been suppressed for very very long time, very very long time. So I felt so much lighter, that and I feel very gratitude, and I really appreciate that Shrima, even after what I have done, still holded my hand and never, and and given me support even when I was behaving in a very utmost disrespectful manner. Just holded my hand and made me come to this point today, that I'm able to reflect and see and accept that yes, I'm a hypocrite person. Yes, I desperately need help. So yes, yeah.
It goes the same for me, because I was also in denial my entire life, and I didn't want to face who I truly am, and I was always blaming the entire world, blaming everyone and everything except myself. So yeah, I mean, I will never have the courage to come out and speak about myself, or face myself, with not with Srima Shuji's encouragement, constant encouragement, and showing to me by example that I'm not being judged, I'm always being trusted. I mean, even though Srima Shuji knows the harm that I've caused to Srima Shuji and Cosmic Fusion, but I mean, I really have to say that I've never been judged by Srima Shuji, and always being accepted for who I am. And the facilitators in training as well, the facilitators never judge. They were just always being there, being very supportive. So I think all this added up and actually really give us that platform to learn how to trust again, and really think and really believe that, you know, it's okay. It's okay that we are imperfect, and it's okay for us to speak up, because I mean, let's be honest, generally the world out there is always judging who we are, and we were not given a chance to really change, or to have a chance to look within and see who we really are. But this is what the precious gift Shima and Shiji has given to us, and I'm really, really grateful for that.
Gia, when you were saying, one thing just came in my mind, that how the world, when we want to change, how the world says that you don't have to change and they want us to suppress our feelings. Because I really remember, look, I've got a great family and stuff. But when I shared for the first time, when I was trying to tell my family that I have got these issues, and I'm at the first time I was actually trying to be honest, and I shared this with my mother that I'm a liar and I have done this and I've done that. Nobody was able to accept it, and they're like, yeah, everybody lies, everybody do this. Why you have to do certain way? And I was not able to tell my family that, like, I really need help at this moment because I lie, and nobody was able to see that lying was a really big issue. The first thing that came from everybody mouths, like, from friends or for the well-wishers and stuff, oh, it's okay, everyone do that, you're fine. But actually I'm not fine. And it was Shrima who said, if you don't have the honesty, authenticity, and you don't maintain the integrity, then it's really hard to to do something for your soul. Because and that was really beautiful that Shrima helped me to see that it's not okay, right? It's not okay to lie. It's not okay even, um, it's not okay to lie, and help me to bring out, if what I mean to say, like, um, how can I put into the words, um, encouraged me, I think, kept on encouraging me so that I don't stop what I have started and keep on going on. So that was really very supportive, because I could not have done it if Shrima Shriji was not there. No way. There's no way I could have stand up and be in this position. That actually sharing with everyone out there, making this YouTube and sharing experience. This is a very big thing for a covert narcissist to come out and accept that, okay, I am a failure and it's okay to be a failure. Yeah.
Yes, I totally agree with you. And I also remember this mantra that really like shared by Shima Shiji, that I do not have the right to hurt any soul. So
Yes.
like every single day, like certain times I do forget myself, I do get into my old self again, and this serve as a reminder to me that I do not have the right to hurt any soul. And this is so right. I mean, it's definitely the absolute truth now to me. It's like, yeah, this is, I really don't have the right to hurt anyone. No matter how angry or how upset I am, I do not have it. But of course, say it's always easy. I do fall back and I always still, but the awareness is there, I guess. Last time I do not have that awareness. I always think that it's my entitlement, and then it's okay to hurt people, because they hurt me, or I want to take revenge or things like that. But yeah, I guess is through the years of Srima Shiji's encouragements and teachings of Srima Shiji that finally my little heart nut is cracked, and finally able to see a little bit of light from there.
Yes,
So
actually, Gia, that is very true, because when I also look back, even though I was the way I was behaving like an animal, um, I was still able to see myself as a special and a divine person. Even though I've tortured the person, literally, completely destroyed the person, kindness and having a sadistic pleasure in it, and I could still see myself as a special person. And now when I'm getting more aware each and every day, I'm not a changed person, definitely not a changed person, and it's a very big root for me. But now when I see that how my mind operates, like, let's say, if somebody tries to shows me the mirror, the instantly my mind will blame that person. Instantly my mind will go into a victim mentality, and it kept on getting more sad and depressed. And it takes me at least 1 day or 2 day to come out and say, okay, you know what, I'm back to my narcissistic thing. I don't have any right, and I really need to see what the other person is telling me, and whether I have got those mistakes in me, and whether I need to work it on. So that's a very beautiful thing. It's a lot of hard work for me, but actually it's a very big thing that I can reflect, and I can tell my toxic mind that you don't have any right to hurt any other person. You don't have any right to hurt any person. And Gia, the biggest thing is the hypocrisy. Oh my God, Gia. this is a really big thing. What I'm realizing these days, that how my mind will say, like, certain negative thing, but I act in a very different way. Earlier I never used to realize that what actually is hypocrisy. I mean, in definition I know, but just to actually like literally know what hypocrisy is, I've just realized now. My mind will say worst thing, and I will act like in a saint way, and that is called the hypocrisy, because I'm just pretending to be who I am not, and which is not really right to behave in that certain way. So which is a very big thing, and it's all because of Shrima, the grace and unconditional love and the support, and I'm very fortunate to Shrima for coming into my life.
Um, I totally agree with you because I think without Shimashiji, we will not be able to have the strength to do this blog or even do a discussion about ourselves at all. So thank you everyone. This is a video that we're going to do for today, and in the future vlogs we will share more about how we operate, how our mind works, as well as share a little bit background about other narcissists that has come into Cosmic Fusion and what we have contributed in enabling them. Thank you for your time
Thank
for
you.
watching this video. Thank you very much.
Jai
Bye.
Shri Swaminarayan. Thank you.